How you doing? It's Big BMO, and I'm back at it again with a new What If. This is gonna be my 100 sub special, and it's going to be What If Naruto was Whitebeard's reincarnation. Now, before I start, obviously I'm gonna explain things about this What If. But before that, I also have another what if idea that I think is pretty dope. It's gonna be a My Hero Academia what if, and the powers are gonna be from Supernatural. If the show Supernatural with the 15 seasons, I hope some of you guys watched it or are into it or something. It's gonna be dealing with like literally the last season, and like it's gonna be basically from the last season, like what happens after that or something. So just please be ready for spoilers if you watch Supernatural. If you're okay with spoilers because you don't watch it, that's dope too, I guess. That's you. That's on you. That's your, that's your prerogative. But yeah, I hope people are gonna like it. Now, other than that, I don't think I saw any suggestions. Oh, yeah. Let me just clarify this. I know I have a couple people that I guess watch me on a more regular basis now, and I'm very happy about that. But if okay, I'm doing what ifs that first of all I think are interesting or that I know about. I'm not going to do what ifs that I don't want to do. Also that I don't know about. I'm not gonna research things on JoJo because I don't watch JoJo and people want what ifs relating to powers from JoJo. I'm not gonna do that. Alright? I don't watch JoJo. Please do not expect JoJo related what ifs on like these certain characters that I'm like, or these certain universes, like I don't know, what if, yeah, like, or like, yeah, other stuff too, like, it's gonna be based off animes and other powers, or from other shows, or stuff like that, or like my own, ideas. It's gonna be based off that, like, basically based, like, most of my what ifs are gonna be based off things I know. I'm not gonna research extra. All right, I'm gonna try to make entertainment with what I know. This isn't, well, at least for me, this isn't, how would you say, this isn't, I'm not trying to make this my job. I'm not trying to make this a career in the future. I'm just trying to, put out some entertainment for other people in the what if community that love watching what ifs. Because personally, I don't know, I've been watching what ifs. Like I like to watch what ifs, and honestly, there was some ideas that I wish I could, like, other people could have made, so I could listen to, but obviously they don't. They don't, sometimes they don't listen to all suggestions, and obviously that's fine. That's what they'd like to do. And so I felt that, just to entertain other people, I could make what ifs. All right, I'm not planning this for the future. I have another plan for my future. So please do not expect me to go straight up researching things for what ifs. I'm gonna go from what I remember in my head. Well, not exactly remember. If I have to check up on my knowledge again, I'll do it a little bit. But like, from things I know, not from things that other people like that I do not know. All right, just please, I hope you guys understand. But anyways, let's get back. Let's get into this now. This is obviously after Whitebeard, kicks the bucket. Now, um, rather than his soul or the devil's soul from like the devil fruit, because obviously the energy goes back into another fruit and creates another devil fruit. But in this one, it's gonna be sucked away into Blackbeard's darkness. Now, rather than in this alternate universe of One Piece, rather than Blackbeard getting it, he fails, and so it goes into the endless void and eventually makes its way to the universe. Not endless void, but it goes like the soul floats around the universe kind of thing, It's not a complete black hole. It's like anyways, it eventually floats obviously back down. Now this is at the same time that Naruto, Mr. Uzumaki himself, is being birthed. Now the soul, rather than going into a fruit, would go into him, uh, as this is another world. This isn't One Piece, all right. I guess it's just it's weird. It's a different type of thing. Now this, along with obviously Whitebeard's, soul. So it's not just gonna be his devil fruit power. It's gonna be Whitebeard himself. Now, yeah. Basically everything Whitebeard, had, like his strength, and then as well as him being there to help Naruto is gonna be there. Now, obviously, it's a soul. He isn't restrained by the cage like Kurama is. He isn't sealed away. All right, but everything goes down the same, involving the whole Nine Tails attack. Now, I just want to clarify this. I'm pretty sure they might have said it, because of like just talking about the Uzumakis. I think they said it like Uzumakis have such strong life force. They should be able to survive like getting tailed beasts ripped out of them. So I'm pretty sure Kushina would have survived if she hadn't gotten stabbed by the Nine Tails claw. So all the I swear to God, all the Naruto whatevers who make Kushina die, like, even if she doesn't get stabbed, like, come on. I'm pretty sure she's literally not supposed to die. But if you're using that for, if you make her die for plot, I mean, I guess it's okay. But anyways, so the whole Nine Tails attack goes down. Now, Naruto's orphaned. Obviously, he's put into the orphanage for a couple years until Danzo, being the dick he is, he reveals the secret of the Nine Tails to the whole village, or yeah, to the villagers. Now, in this one, this is also when Naruto is 4. Now, Naruto would do the same thing where he saves Hinata. Now, I'm not sure. Please tell me in the comments if you want Hinata to be the ship. I'm thinking maybe we could go for like a Tamari, or I like a Tamari ship, or an Ino ship, because Ino is a bad bitch, or maybe some other characters. I don't know. Just not Sakura or Tenten. No one likes Sakura or Tenten. We could even go, obviously, normal ship, Hinata. Or, I don't know. I might not like doing out of village girls other than Tamari. Like, I don't like any of the other, like, possible ships, like Fu, or one of the Cloud Ninja chicks. I don't really like those. I think Tamari or like Ino are pretty cool though. Like Tamari, Ino, Hinata. I feel like, oh yeah, Tamari, Ino, Hinata. That's your choices. I mean, yeah, I guess. All right. Uh, just choose which one you want from them, because obviously they're the best girls. All right. Anyways, so um, for right now, I'm just gonna say that Hinata admires Naruto. Obviously, depending on you guys' answers in the comments, it could turn to love. You know, it could just be admiration for how strong Naruto is. Now, after this day, Naruto walks back home, obviously, probably stopping at the ramen shop. Greet an old man Teuchi and, getting a bowl of ramen or something with his monthly allowance, with part of his monthly allowance. Now, Naruto would then go back home to, go into his apartment and lay down on his bed, go into his room and lay down on his bed. And as he's super tired, he just ate, he's feeling pretty drowsy. He falls asleep. He starts falling asleep, but rather than falling asleep right away, he goes into his mindscape. Now, rather than seeing the fox, oh no, he will be directly in front of the fox. Obviously, no one expected him to see the fox this early, but he will. Now, obviously, Naruto's scared to death of the fox, but, the fox just glaring down at him, breathing hard, probably not talking. Naruto's trembling in fear. But then he hears a really burly, deep, manly voice. Yeah. I'm not sure if all those words make sense together. I guess, yeah. But anyways, and he hears some steps from behind him, obviously the whole floor being wet now. It's this big man, who's like, I don't know, like 8 foot something, or like, he's like in between like 8 feet tall and like 10 feet tall or something like that. I don't know. He's like extremely, he's a big guy, bro. I think he was like 14 feet tall or something like that. God, bro. Whitebeard is a big guy, dude. A big guy. Now, obviously, Whitebeard being on this side of the cage, Naruto's still trembling in fear, but in the big, deep, manly voice, Whitebeard's like, "Not to worry, kid. He's behind the cage. He's locked up. Don't worry. Don't be scared of him. He's just a bratty, fox. Always complaining about his problems as if nothing else matters, And, obviously Naruto's like, oh, he's being nice and stuff, like, oh, he might be a cool old man. Now, Whitebeard would kneel down and be like, boy, God, I haven't planned out these conversations, but he'd be like, boy, I have been reborn into your body. I am part of your subconscious, and you are my reincarnation. You have taken the power I've once had in my past life, being known as a man who could probably destroy the world with one punch, or something like that. Who has the power to destroy the world. Now, I will and obviously Naruto's asking questions like, who are you? Like, obviously he had asked the questions, who are you? Like, where am I? Like, what am I doing? Now, Whitebeard would say, you're in your mindscape. You're in the mindscape, your own mindscape. This is all within you. Now, you have two very deadly beings locked up or kept inside of you. Me. Me, and then he would obviously go on a speech about being a man who was once thought of to be able to destroy the world, or powerful enough to be once thought of to be powerful enough to destroy the world, and he would say, then this brat, uh, this rude fox or something like that, and obviously you'd point to the fox and you'd be like, he is, as you would say, sealed within your body. He's very, rude and hating of humans, but he will be able to one day give you more power than even I can, or not than even I can, but more power on top of what I will. And obviously Naruto is like, astonished. He's like, whoa, you guys are cool, you guys are strong and stuff, and Whitebeard's like, you have inherited, or you have gained or inherited my power. I will train you from within here, and you will train out there. I will teach you my techniques. I will teach you how to use the power that I have, that you have been given. And like, Naruto's asking the question, like, what power, like, what's your power and stuff. And obviously Whitebeard would go through the explanation of, I used to be on rivals with someone known from my world as the Pirate King, Goldie Roger. He was the strongest man I ever knew, and Naruto would be like, oh, that's so cool. Is he like the Hokage? I want to be Hokage one day. And Whitebeard's like, what is this Hokage you speak of? And Naruto says, the Hokage is the one who leads the village. He's the one respected by all, and he's the strongest ninja there is. Or he's like the strongest ninja in the village, and stuff like that. And Whitebeard's like, aha, that's a good goal. I can definitely help you in that aspect. Or, yeah, I don't know why I'm giving him a slight, like, British accent or something like that. I don't know. It kind of, like, slipped, I don't know, slipped in there, I guess. But, yeah, it's just a deep, like, imagine, I don't know, for this, what if, obviously, a deep, like, American accent, like, like how I'm talking. Obviously, I have a bit of a New Jersey accent, but, yeah, anyways. But, yeah. He would be like, anyways, kid, I have not told you my name. I am Edward Newgate. Hey, sorry about that. I cut out, but anyways, I think we start off with I just finished making like a 37-minute video. I talked for like 20 minutes more or something like that, but it got cut out. The sound got cut out, which really, really sucks. But anyways, we start off again from where, Whitebeard's like, hey, used to be, the king of the pirates and stuff, and obviously Naruto, explains the whole ninja world to him, and, about his goal to become Hokage, the strongest Hokage, so that people respect him and stuff like that, and so, that he could lead the village, help the people, stuff like that, very virtuous and pure-hearted goals. Now, Whitebeard would train him until he is, I'm going to say 10. Yeah, we're going to time skip till he's 10. He was 4, and he obviously be very excited. Now he's 10, and he's been learning Haki. Oh, no, not Haki. He's been learning how to control the tremor fruit, as well as building up his body. Now he has a body that is like, I don't know, maybe like Chris Evans type of thing. He's really built. He's much taller. He went on a better diet, which allows him to be much taller than the rest of the people in his class. Probably like half a foot taller than basically everyone else. And he's much more like he's cut. He's thin but muscular as hell. And everything like that. Now, sorry, I'm pretty pissed because I'm pretty tired that I got cut out. But anyways, now Naruto's much smarter. He takes on the personality of Whitebeard, who was, definitely a very smart guy, but also obviously joking, loving to joke around, and also able to be serious when needed. Now Whitebeard, one day, while he was 10, Whitebeard, he goes into the mindscape to talk with Whitebeard. Obviously, Kurama being there, probably being pretty quiet, probably just saying something rude once in a while or something like that, Obviously, Naruto learns how to look past that, like he doesn't have a problem with it anymore. Now, he doesn't worry about that anymore. Now, Whitebeard would say, "Alright, you have been able to learn how to properly control my power. Obviously, it's not at its full potential yet. You still have time to get it there. But as of right now, we're changing up the training. You've been training how to build up your body as well as how to properly handle my quirk. Or, not, sorry, I said quirk. I'm thinking of My Hero Academia. But anyways, how to properly handle my devil fruit power, or my power. Or the power of the quake fruit. Whatever you'd like to say. Now, Whitebeard would say, now it's time for you to learn another power that that almost all of the strongest pirates out there were capable of using. It is called Haki. It's being able to force your not force, the first one is called Armament Haki, allowing you to reinforce your body, making it probably as hard as steel, and being able to amp the power of attacks, and becoming physically amp your physical, but not, I think, amp your physical ability, create stronger attacks. Fist wise, if anything, if you had a sword wise as well. Or at least weapon wise as well. And he's like, then the second one, observation Haki, which allows you which expands your senses. Obviously, you have told me that you mostly specialize as a sensory ninja, which Whitebeard would say. He's like, it will help you expand. Like, you could most likely see the auras of people from far away or anything like that. It will help you greatly when it comes to eyesight and senses. And then he says the last one, which you must be born with to be able to use, and we are not too sure. We will learn during our training. But you being the reincarnation of me, might be able to have it. It is called Conqueror's Haki. Now it will, obviously, you with a very strong will be able to force your will upon others, able to use it during attacks, as well as being able to with the raise or the drop of your eyebrow, being able to completely make up to thousands upon thousands, up to tens of thousands of people fall unconscious, something like that. And he's like, oh, that's super cool. And Whitebeard's like, we still have yet to see if you are able to wield that power, or have been born with that power because of me. Now, we must get to our training. Now, obviously, they train for another 2 years, obviously, until the graduation exam, where by then, they have already found out that Naruto indeed does have Conqueror's Haki, as well as he has learned the basics of all 3 of the Haki types, and he's learning Ryo currently. Sorry. Anyways, same thing would go as far as Naruto being a little bit more strategic. He would still fail the class, and he would still try to get manipulated, not exactly get manipulated, but obviously Mizuki would still try to manipulate him to just steal the scroll of sealing. Now, he will go with it just to see what Mizuku, sorry, thinking of Mizuku. Anyways, he would still go with it to see what Mizuki is planning. Now, obviously he would sneak into the Lord Hokage's office, steal the scroll of sealing. Now, let's just postpone a couple of hours, when the search parties go, to like rescue, or to go to like, find Naruto. Now, within this time, obviously him having an extra time, he would find out about the shadow clones, and he would learn it up and pick it up. Obviously eventually it's going to be his signature jutsu. But he starts playing more with his shadow clones, obviously having a little bit more time. He's not too worried about many things. And this time he believes it's good to practice Ryo. Now he gives it a shot where multiple of his clones are starting to just practice on trees, until obviously one of them just bam, a hole straight through the tree, making the tree topple down, onto the ground, and he's like, I finally did it. But then he realizes, that was just a shadow clone. That means the shadow clone learned it, not me. And obviously he disperses the shadow clones, which then transfers straight to his mind. I see, that's how you do it. And and he realizes the secret of the shadow clones years earlier, obviously before, obviously much before, the whole Rasen Shuriken training. And, he's like, that's dope. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep letting my phone fall, which makes the screen, sorry. Anyways, so he's like, he learns the secret of the shadow clones. Now, Eventually, Mizuki pulls up to to Naruto, and he's like, "Give me the scroll of sealing." Uh, Naruto would say, "No, I don't trust you. I can go give it to the Lord Hokage myself." And obviously, Mizuki eventually just gets pissed off, and he starts sending off murderous intent. Now, obviously, Iruka comes there, gets there, argues with him a little bit, like finds out that he's doing the wrong thing, or like working with the Orochimaru and stuff like that. Anyways, the whole thing where the giant shuriken is thrown at Naruto, and Iruka blocks it and gets stabbed straight through not straight through, but in the back, still happens. Now, Iruka's Now, it's rather than running out when this happens, but about the whole, "Oh, you're the nine-tailed brat." Now Naruto's like, I know you can't try to change my feelings. You can't try to manipulate me anymore, stuff like that. And then Mizuki goes into talk with Iruka, like, "Oh, you probably always hated him. That fox took away your mom and took away your parents." And Iruka's like, "Nah, like, no matter what, I can let go of that grudge because Naruto's such a child with such a good heart, and stuff like that." And obviously uh this gets Naruto, gives a tear to his eye and stuff like that. And now he's like pissed. He's like, Iruka is injured because of you. You did this, and now this is when Deku. This is when Naruto summons 100 shadow clones, where rather than like all barraging him and stuff, they all use Ryo to punch him daylights out of him, basically almost killing him, but like holding back enough so that they don't. And sorry, and God, what was it called? And he would be sent to the hospital, probably crippled for the rest of the life, as well as mentally unstable. Yeah, that's basically kind of what I said. In the part that got cut out. Now, Iruka would obviously be proud of Naruto. They would get Mizuki arrested, probably put into the hospital, obviously to not die, and Iruka would, the whole sentimental moment with Iruka giving Naruto the headband will still happen, and then obviously the next week, I think, is when the senseis would be chosen, and that's it. Now, that's gonna be the end of the what if for today. 5 likes if you want another part. I hope you guys enjoy this. I wanted to come up with some other idea that might be pretty good, especially if it were to be continued for a good while rather than canceled eventually. I do not plan to, unless I directly tell you guys like, "Oh, I'm going to cancel this because I'm not into it anymore," or like, or I don't think it's that good of a what if, stuff like that. God, what am I saying? Yeah. Yeah, I plan to finish all my series, and or at least the series that I at least want to continue. So I hope God, I'm sorry, I'm like blanking out right now, guys. Like I'm kind of like paying attention, not paying attention. Nah, I'm really tired. Stuff right like that. Now, God, what was I gonna say? Something. Now, anyways, yeah. Anyways, I plan on finishing this what if, but 5 likes for the next part. And also, I would really, really, really love to say thank you guys again for the 100 subs. I didn't expect to make it there that fast. I expected to eventually make it there, but wow, that is honestly astonishing. And I thank you guys for subscribing. I hope you guys keep watching videos and keep enjoying them. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for listening, and you know, remember 5 likes. Also, suggest down in the comments which ship you want it to be out of the 3 I mentioned earlier, and hopefully, there's a pretty good choice there. Now, anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm like dead, bro. I'm dying right now. I'm mad tired. So, anyways, have a good night, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And, anyways, this is Big BMO. This was What If Naruto was Whitebeard's reincarnation. And have a good night. Peace.